Welcome. We're doing the Alexander raids. The father. Or the creator, rather. And yeah. Let's get into it. Alright, time to deactivate the barrier. The smoke's too thick, can't see a damn thing. You'll have to press on alone. Ooh. Fine work, old friend. Thanks to you, we have our way in. Stay where you are, we're coming. But first, now that you're clear, we had best get that barrier back up before the big fellow gets restless. Wedge, ready BBG2 and reactivate the barrier on my mark. Mark. Ugh. Excellent timing, Yashola. Yo has done it. We have a clear path into the heart of the beast. Good. 'Tis a relief to hear that at least one side of the operation proceeded according to plan. The same may not be said of the other. Our efforts to cut off the primal source of ether proved wholly ineffective. Quite why I cannot say, though I am hopeful that one among us can. What, Mide? On the basis that she summoned the damn thing, you mean? I think you'd better explain. Like all primals, Alexander constantly draws ether from its surroundings, both to sustain itself and to gain its strength. Master Matoya and I believe we could disrupt or at the very least inhibit this process by means of arcanemia. By creating a vast impassable etheric membrane between the primal and the land from which it drinks, which is why the old witch had me place those infernal devices of hers in every nook and cranny of this place. Are you telling me they don't work? Yes and no. As far as we can tell, the Archimana are functioning precisely as intended, and yet, for reasons we have been unable to ascertain, they have had no measurable effect on the primal. Alright, out with it, Midday. If there is anything you haven't told us, we need to hear it now. We are running out of options. I fear it will not avail us, but very well. It all began with a curious encounter in my younger days. I was out playing out on my own one day when a stranger appeared before me. He told me anything my heart wished for could be mine if I but heeded his words. In my youth, I did not fully comprehend what the man was proposing at the time. Nevertheless, his words seemed to burn themselves into my very soul. Reunite the scattered shards of the Enigma Codex, he said, and perform the sacred rite before the ruins that yet stand strong against the river's flow. Then, and only then, shall your hopes and dreams become reality. With that, he handed me a relic, a horn with a tip of metal, which seemed so foreign as to hail from another world. It would serve as a catalyst for the summoning, he explained. A gift from your friend Trafichet, and then he was gone. Trafichet. I know that man. Our paths crossed during the time in Limsa, in the days before the calamity. I might have guessed that the Asians had a hand in this. The horn of which you speak was once rumored to reside on Seal Rock. It is a lost relic of the ancients with the power to manipulate the etheric energy in the very air around us. The Scions have long pursued the horn, fearing the devastation that might ensue were an artifact of such power to fall into the wrong hands. Finally, I do begin to see. If I have the right of it, Alexander's third corps is using the horn to draw ether from far and wide. 'Tis little wonder our plan failed. Even without moving in Ilm, the Primal possessed the means to drain not just this land of ether, but our very star. Then our course is clear. If the old witch magics won't avail us, we shall just have to get inside and dismantle the core the old-fashioned way. Indeed, and yet we must be wary. We have seen the course of time reverse once before. We may well see it again. And even should we succeed in destroying our target, there is naught to prevent the Illuminati from simply returning to the stricken core to its previous state. Aye, they are free to turn back the clock again and again, the primals growing stronger all the while. So what do we do then? We can't just give up. No, we press on, lest we forget controlling Alexander requires the Codex, and the Codex is but a useless piece of stone without the mind of the Gabi girl. If we can rescue Rontrax, Quick thinks we'll have no way to flip the hourglass. The Circle of Knowing once tasked me with recovering the horn, and 'twas through my known negligence that Trafichet acquired it. That it now endangers our world is my responsibility. Even were I not a scion, I should do all in my power to make amends. Whatever assistance I can offer, it is yours. Then it begins. I'll send word to our friends in Idleshire. Biggs, Wedge, ready the Excelsior. Yo, prepare for departure. Let Operation Rescue Roundtracks commence. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, two cats. Okay. I thought the cat just had a flash step, a teleport. What are they, siblings? Or are they the same cat from different times? Who knows. Even if we succeed in freeing Romtrax, what will remain of the girl we once knew? To the Illuminati, she's little more than a cog in their divine machine. They need her alive, aye, but no more than that, and they will not have scrupled to use any means necessary to force her compliance. Backtrack said he saw Shanoa standing on top of the Colossus at Quick Think side just as he'd expect her to be. Do you think Backtrick's Snoop is just a long-lost intermate? The resemblance is truly uncanny. Backtrick sees Shanoa on top of Whirly-Cow Giant. This is different, Curly Kitten. So Backtrick's names her Scroll Digger. What does it mean? Backtrix does not know. New? Seven hells, it wasn't enough that those Illuminati lunatics had a bleeding time machine, was it? No, it had to be a time machine with the power to destroy the whole bleeding world. I mean, I'm used to the future of Eorzea being at stake, but this is the future, past and present, all rolled into one. We have to get Roundtrax out of there before those gobbies can put any more of their crazy schemes in motion. Speaking of gobbies, have you talked to Bactrix lately? Turns out the kitten you met wasn't Shinoa after all, just a doppelganger. He's already taken on the little furball to the shortstop and given it a name, Schrödinger, or however you pronounce it. Anyway, I'd best be heading back that way myself. See you there, yo. Ready to head back into the belly of the bestial? Alright, let's get this rescue mission off the ground. First, some good news. While the barrier was down, we were able to get our first good look inside Alexander's innards. As far as we can tell, Roundtrax has been held captive in what seems to be the central control chamber of the whole Colossus, called, helpfully, Central Control. As to how we reach it, do you remember when you infiltrated Midas? There was that cavernous room with a dirty great city in it? Aye, well, we spotted one of those floating platforms which goes back and forth between there and the place we need to get to. The quickest route to the city is straight through the giant's head. You'll go in through the hatch you opened for us last time. Take care of any guards and secure the platform I mentioned. Meanwhile, the chief and the others will be making their way to you via Midas. After setting out in advance to sweep the place for any nasty surprises, once you've all rendezvoused, it'll be time to storm the control room, while me and Wedge stage a little diversion. Got all that? Good, then let's crack some Illuminati skulls. The Illuminati are holding Roundtrax captive in Alexander's central control room. Your task is to go in through the head and secure the platform that'll take us there. You can expect it to be well guarded, but don't worry, we'll be right behind you. Okay. That was quick. Ooh. Right back. Excellent work, old friend. That platform is our shortcut to the heart of the machine. Pardon me. All seems quiet on our front, so seven hells, we've got company. There you are, yo. We were met by a small welcoming party, but it was nothing we couldn't handle. Biggs and Wedge just contacted me as well. They're headed here as we speak. Round trucks. So this is the Enigma Codex. And that must be the third and final core. 12 have mercy, if you could but see the volume of ether issuing from it. Yes, much swirly bright. Time wings can spread, travel over times, make bad things good again. Could it be? Do we truly have the power to change the past? I could erase my mistakes. I could see him again. Three years ago, Midi lost Dear One. Midi wants Dear One back. Yes, Round Tracks helps Midday. Round Tracks, no. You must save your strength. Midday worries too much. Round Tracks is strong Gabi. Uplanders hold on to brain case. Time rings spread. Seven hells, has the girl gone mad? Stop this, Round Tracks. Stop, I say. Oh. Biggs, where are we, and why is everything spinning? Biggs, Wedge, can you hear me? Roundtracks has engaged Alexander's time distortion mechanism. We're hurling into the past. Where what? Oh wow. Didn't expect that. Oh wait, this is the past. Okay. Okay. I get it now. Alright. Biggs, over here, you're not going to believe this. What's Midday doing down there with those? Hold on. They're performing the summoning ritual. Bugger me, we really are in the past. What in the seven hells? Someone's taking control of the Colossus. Hold tight, I think it's about to go berserk. Oh shit. Damn it all, this isn't right. We must abort the summoning. Quickly, Midday. The seal. Diane, no. What is metal making kid doing? Oh my god. Okay, so that's why there's two of them. It's a loop. Think. Okay, wait, so you can't change the past in this universe. Apparently. That's how he got the glowstone. Okay. Twould seem we are back in our own time. Past is made right and we return to now times. Treasure hunters' friends die as it must be. Uplanders serve quick thanks well today. Uplanders are not grasping meaning. Quick thinks breaks into bitty pieces, fit in Uplanders' tiny brain cases. Time is flat, round shaped. All things Uplanders and Goppies did are doing, and will do. Doings happen over and over again, for all times. So when Midday and her friends attempted to summon Alexander 3 years ago, what they actually saw was us traveling back in time. But that's madness. Time is an endless circle. My failure, my pain, my suffering, it was all doomed to unfold like this from the very beginning. Let us away, quickly. Midday. Must hurry. No, nothing remains for me out there. My future, my past, my reason for being, it all ended before it ever began. Midday, midday. I still don't know what these things are about, man. Uplanders have seen Roundtrix. Bactrix hopes she is safe. As for Bactrix is not liking high places much anymore. Good to see you safe, yo. Whatever happened inside the control room anyway. As for us, on second thought, let's save that for another day. Chief is stolen, Roundtrix. Gods, I've never been so bloody glad to see you. I thought we'd never make it back in one. Wait, where's Midday? Midday stays behind in Giant of Whirlycogs, all because of Roundtrix. Roundtrix must go back to Giant of Whirlycogs. Save Midday. You leave that to us, child. Wedge, get Jessie in on the Link Pearl and tell her to bring the Excelsior around. Though I don't much care for the answer, we finally know the truth behind the events of that date, 3 years past. The Illuminati masterminded the massacre, and though some ungodly trick of time, 'twas us that brought them here to do the deed. And what about Midday? The only thing keeping her going was the hope that her Bio's soul lived on in the machine. But seeing what happened to the poor bastard, aye, we witnessed the truth with our own eyes, sucked into the core of the Colossus to state the primal's appetite. If aught remains of him, it is no more than heat and light. Ooh, that's rough. Roundtrax is resting back at shortstop. Muchly worries for her friend Midday, but is safe. Backtrax is happy to be on flat ground again. Then Uplanders tell Backtrax he must go back into Giant of Whirlycocks for next mission. What must poor Gabi do to get some rest? Jessie had the nerve to give me a dressing down for not saying please. Said I was getting too big for my britches. Does she have any idea what we've been through, honestly? Poor thing says the future is already writ, eh? That we're fighting a losing battle? Well, we've got a thing or two to say about that, don't we, oh? Roundtrax is safe with us, which means the Illuminati won't be turning back time on us anymore. And that's not all. Thanks to your efforts, we've got ourselves a straight path to the third and final core. Aye, the very heart of the Colossus. Put it out of action, and the whole thing will grind to a halt. Let's go, yo. We'll show the Illuminati that the future's yet to be decided. And save Midday while we're at it. Bactrix is with the chief preparing for the mission. I've been watching over Brown Track's treasures in the meantime. Call me a softie, but I'm really starting to see the beauty in them. I reckon traveling back in time's made me appreciate the here and now a bit more, you know? Gripping as it was, I'm not in a hurry to give it another try. Y'shtola returned to Idleshire to tend to Roundtrix. Poor thing, as if being a cog in the Colossus hadn't taken enough of a toll on the mind and body, she now blames herself for the loss of her friend. All the more reason to disable the core and get Midday out of there. The chief's already enlisted Bactrix to join this time around. You can count on Biggs and me as well, of course. Snapclicks watches Steel Giant. Steel Giant will be going nowhere without Snapclicks knowing. Snapclicks. Alright, we'll be right back with another raid. Oh, word. And it's no C of her. That's great. Or it's just the costume. Just the costume. Shame I couldn't complete the fate, but here we are. Whoa. This song, though. Fucked up my rotation. What the fuck is this? cool. Woo! Fuck yeah. First try. The healers were on point. Outstanding, yo. Another Illuminati creation reduced to scrap metal. I'll wager the mere sight of you is enough to send the Gabi scurrying back to the drawing board. There it is, the heart of the beast. Only now that I see it up close do I comprehend the true scale of the thing. To have reached this size in no short space of time, the core must be taking an aether at a positively ungodly rate. I'd be willing to wager that it can regrow itself faster than we could ever hope to chip away at it. Which means we'll need to change tack. The central control room houses everything required to operate the Colossus. It's not inconceivable that it might offer us a way to regulate, or even shut off the flow of ether to the core. Of course, any attempt to control Alexander is doomed to fail. Without the guidance of the Enigma Codex, and there is only one person alive who can access its secrets. But, Chief, do we really need to drag the poor girl back here? There? What if she falls into Illuminati hands again? Uplanders waste their tongue flaps. Quick thinks has seen future, true future, and it ends badly for Uplanders. Very, very badly. Uplanders think they just lazy walk into the central room control? Bleh. Quick thinks not. All passages are sealed. All floaty boards disabled. Only way left open is here, through core chamber. And when Uplanders come next, it will be Uplanders end times. Quick thinks has seen it. Bad shot. Oh. Yo, she did a Shoryuken. Oh wait, Wedge, is it me or are we getting that feeling we've seen all this happen before? I'll be right back. Just a quick bathroom break. It is Watchbook of Oh, wait. Sorry. I'm back. It is a watchbook of Bactrix, and look, writings end where Bactrix leaves off when Shinoa sends Watchbook's spinny falling from Bactrix's fingers. What the? You mean to say the book Quick Things has been reading from all this time is your journal? The same journal that slipped from your hands when we traveled back in time? So that's how he was able to anticipate our every move. He's no prophet, just a gobby with delusions of grandeur and a diary from the future. So the glorious fleeting future he was always going on about, the one that was nothing but Bactrix's record of the stuff we'd already seen. Bugger me, I've just had a thought. Oi, cat, are you Scroll Digger from the short stuff, or are you Quick Things familiar Shinoa? Twice for yeah. Was it, Chief? Yes, okay. I bleeding knew it. She's both. After Scrodringer went tumbling down from the Colossus and like how the only way to answer is both. And don't ask me how she survived the drop. Quick Things found her and took her in and gave her a new name. It's like they're two cats, but also one at the same time. Settling aside for the moment the question of whether or not that even makes sense. What possessed that confounded cat, whatever you want to call her, to do all this in the first place? I swear all she's done is made a right old mess of things. Now, Wedge, taking out our frustrations on a mewling kitten won't get us any closer to dismantling the core. Getting back to the crux of the matter. Backtricks. You said the journal ends right where you left off, yes? That it's nothing but blank pages from that point on. Do you hear that, everyone? Though quick things would have us believe otherwise, the future from here onward, that is still to be written, and I'll be damned if we won't be the ones to write it. Future Broker is gone, but no matter, all knowings of time, true times are safe up here in Quick Think's spring case. Quick Thinks is chosen one, mender of history, truth is unchanging. True times chose Quick Thinks to do their bidding. True times send Shoal Noah into past delivered to Quick Thinks knowings of future. True times live inside, guiding all of Quick Think's doings. Every tongue flap, every busy deal, every brain spark of Quick Thinks brings world closer and closer to perfection, guides Illuminati to rightful place as rulers of New World Order. True times will not be unmade by ignorant uplanders. Quick Thinks needs no future book, no Gobby girl. Quick Thinks needs nothing and no one but one's own self. Future has chosen, and future chooses Quick Thinks. Yes, even now, power granted by true times wells from Quick Thinks' fingertips. Power beyond understanding of uplanders' feeble brain cases. Alexander, Overwatcher of True Times, delivered divine judgment on ignorant uplanders, and crushed them out of existence for all times. Okay. So the only reason Quick Things was able to predict the future was because he stumbled onto Backtrick's watchbook 3 years ago? That's not nearly as impressive as being some kind of chosen one, to say the least. All of those uncanny predictions are impeccably timed actions. It was all just a sham, but without his precious book to guide him, it looks like the game is finally up. Batrix is easy reading to know Round Trax is safe. Biggs keeps Round Trax treasures safe. Let me see if I got this right. 3 years ago, the Quick Thinks of back then found the journal that Backtricks of now dropped, which was only possible because we traveled into the past, what with time being a circle and all that. So he had a look inside and, not knowing the truth of the matter, got it into his head that he was some sort of prophet chosen to set history straight, and that Shanoa, who miraculously delivered the book to him, was a messenger from the future sent to show him the way. That's all well and good, but the question remains, why did the Bloody Cat start all of this in the first place? What could she possibly stand to gain from settling in motion this ridiculously convoluted series of events? Another answer found, another question raised. Yo? Alright, yo, this is it. We still don't know exactly how we're going to disable the core, but we do know that our only chance is to get back that central control room. We also know that there's only one way in, and that's Quick Thinks isn't going to let us through without a fight. Now we can be pretty sure he can't see the future. Not anymore, at least. And without round tracks to read the codex for him, he won't be turning back time on us either. But he's still a power-mad maniac with some of the deadliest machina in the realm at his disposal. And after losing that book of his, I'd wager his trigger fingers feeling pretty bleeding itchy. Aye, we best be ready for a battle and a half. Muscle against metal, man against machine. Gods, I don't know whether to laugh, cry, or soil myself. Mayhap all three. Ah, here comes the chief now. It's time to move out. Tick tock, tick tock. The time moves on in perfect past, giving ways to perfect future. Worthy or not, or unworthy of place in New World Order, Alexander will judge. Oh. Yes. Yes, all is as Quick Thinks foresees. Truth Hammer of Alexander falls on Uplanders, ignorant and unworthy or not welcome in Illuminati future. Here Uplanders meet their end times. What? Freeze time field is deactivated. No matter, Uplanders will be reduced to smolder dust. Fire. Seven hells. Now that was a bit too close for comfort. Is everyone alright? A colossus inside the colossus. Look, I don't know what that thing was, but I'm pretty damn sure I don't know where it went. Or miraculously, when, if I'm not mistaken, what we're looking at is a localized distortion of time. The only question is when our metal friend will reappear. Better not to wait. Let Lest it catch us unawares. Yo, I need you to head into the distortion and dismantle that thing. We'll secure a path to central control while you do. Good luck. Talk about a narrow escape. If I'd been standing so much as a yawn to the left, I'd be a pair of smoking boots by now. Anyway, we had better get on with securing the area so that your stroller can bring up the rear with round tracks. We didn't want to drag the poor child back here, but she's the only one who can access the controls. So that swirling void is some sort of ripple in time? I can't say I like the sound of that. You take care in there, yo. I'm quite certain we just witnessed another manipulation of time, but by whom? With ground tracks gone and the Enigma Codex rendered useless, it can't very well be the Illuminati. Could Alexander have a will of its own? At any rate, we stand ilms from the core, the very heart of a primal. Whatever the true nature of the entity that awaits you in there, you can be sure it'll be okay. Be like no foe you've faced before. Godspeed, yo. Okay. Be right back with the finale of the Alexander raids. Alright, and we're back with the finale. Damn it. I lied. A tank quit out. So, be right back once we re-queue. Okay. Hopefully this time. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, we did it, Kat. Alexander complete. Everyone is gone. You do not disappoint, old friend. The path to the control room is clear. Everyone follow me. The flow of ether to the core must be stopped. Pray lend us your strength one more time, child. When Quick Thinks winds back time, doings of Uplanders will be undone. History will be rewritten and Illuminati will rule over New World Order. Ha, if you think you can take round tricks from us, you're welcome to try. Foolish Uplanders, knowings of the Enigma Codex are not known to just one. Oh. What in the damn thing's responding to him? Uplanders are slow seeing. Quick Thinks never needed Gobby girl from beginning. When the final core is activated and Alexander fully awakens, its power will be such that it could entirely consume any who sought to control it. You were too craven to risk your own life until you had no choice. Ooh. Treasure Hunter. But Treasure Hunter is too slow coming. Future has chosen. You poor deluded fool. You never did work it out, did you? The future doesn't choose us. We choose the future. Damn. Now, child. It feels so good to never have to see that guy again. Reading his dialogue for so long. No more. So the knowledge in the Enigma Codex allowed you to disable the core. Power stores are depleting rapidly. Without a steady supply of ether, it's only a matter of time before the whole thing grinds to a halt and fades away. Roundtrox is glad to see Treasure Hunter safe, but how is Treasure Hunter sneaky hiding from Illuminati? I don't know. There was a great shaking, and I was thrown from my feet into some dark, cramped place. I must have lost consciousness because I don't remember anything until a few moments ago. Sounds to me like you had a nice nap in a rubber chute. But what matters is that you're safe, and with that I think we can declare this operation a success. I feel the presence of the horn beneath us. It and the core have become as one, forming an instrument of unbridled destruction. If we do not stop the core now, it will soon grow beyond the ability of anyone to contain. It is little wonder our foe was loath to reach out up to it with his own hand. Quick Things had a few tricks up his sleeves right to the end, eh? With Roundtracks, we saw the Codex grant its knowledge to a child with a pure, innocent belief in its ideals. Seeing Quick Things do the same, it would seem that crazed obsession is a suitable substitute. Not that it availed him much in the end. Roundtracks is so happy that Midday is safe. Roundtracks has so many treasures to show. Midday back at shortstop. I truly remember nothing. It was as if I was floating in a vast dark emptiness. And yet I was not afraid, for it was as if a great presence surrounding me in every direction was watching over me, its eyes gentle. Whoa. Mew. There. Yep. That's it for this room. Twould seem our work here is done. Let us take our leave. Of course. Damn it all, didn't we kill that bastard? Negative, Quick Thinks better built own body, made stronger than ordinary Gabi. Quick Thinks is not unmade by simple flesh wound. Better built, 7 health, that's not a mask, it's his face, he's more machina than goblin. O Alexander, Lord of Steel and whirly cogs, outspread wings of time, let ignorant and unworthy feel divine judgment. The Codex responds, he means to return to the past. Access denied. What means this? The red glow. Alexander is refusing to obey his commands. Alexander, jump ring machine, Quick thinks his chosen one, tongue flaps of Quick thinks must be obeyed. And now I don't have to read it. Sorry. It would seem Alexander has achieved what a simple flesh wound could not. Quick thinks permanent deactivation. Quite now, why is less clear. Quite how and why is less clear. If I didn't know better, I would say the machine had a mind of its own. Dayan, my love, could it truly be you? You were in there all this time, weren't you? Watching over me, keeping me safe. Did it just blink twice? Burger me, the machine's actually talking to her. So his soul really was in the primal all this time. Chief, is that even possible? The core, without the codex to bridle its power, it rages out of control. It drinks it in ether like no primal I have ever known. We must stop it now, lest the Eorzea be blood dry. Finally, I see. This is why you summoned me to this place, isn't it, my love? I thank you for guiding me here, Yo, and round tracks. Know that I shall always treasure the time we shared. Farewell, my friends. Midday, no, Midday must not go. I like that character too. Like I was just thinking, I hope she comes back, but nope. My friends, leave this place. Leave now. Fear not, Alexander will trouble you no longer. My love, what is this place? How best to put it, we stand inside a mathematical simulation calculated and projected by the device at the heart of the Colossus. One might equally say it is the dream that Alexander dreams. And what of our companions, are they? Their fate was not mine to change midday. All that came to pass did so for a reason. History is as it was, as it should be, free of the paradoxes that spelled its undoing. From this place, unfettered by the mortal construct of time, Alexander looks out upon past, present, and future, seeing infinite possibilities. I see what it sees and feels what it feels. This perfect machine born from yearnings of an ideal world. Oh, if you could see the worlds we have seen, a world in which the Illuminati rule history with an iron fist, every nation brought under their yoke. A world in which Alexander spread wide the wings of time and swept the lesser moon from the heavens, averting the calamity. Alexander dreamed all the realities imaginable, and the realities mathematically computable, and in the end reaches a single logical conclusion. It would change nothing and erase itself from its existence. Excuse me. But why? I don't know, okay. Alexander possesses the power to travel through time and space and reshape history for the better, but such power comes at a great cost. The sheer quantity of ether consumed in the process means that Alexander itself may have not immediately but inevitably bring ruin to this world. This perfect machine, the supreme manifestation of logic and science, deemed its own existence a threat. And so it chose to do nothing, to leave history untouched and the future in the hands of man. With all its imperfections, such was Alexander's divine judgment. A time will come when the fate of this world is placed in the hands of one warrior. For reasons hidden to me, the future from that day forth remains shrouded in mystery, beyond even the Colossus' ability to calculate. And yet Alexander chose to believe in that woman, and the light within her. I met that woman, my love. I believe in her too. There was but a single time Alexander was spurred to action, not to change history, but to preserve it. The summoning of the Colossus and the events that followed had potentially disastrous consequences for our reality. Its fabric strained to accommodate an infinite number of potential futures separated by nary a thread. Were the wings of time to fall into the hands of the Illuminati, the repercussions would be dire indeed. History would be rewritten over and over again, each time bleeding the land of ether, and in the end the Colossus would usher in another calamity. To prevent this tragedy, to preserve the circle of time as it had already been set in motion, Alexander set forth a humble servant to do its bidding. A clockwork hero, an eternal child, to gently nudge history back onto its proper path. And now, but one task remains. Having become one with the horn, the core is well nigh indestructible. It would only regrow itself until it bled the world dry. And so we must heed Alexander's wish and seal it away, far from the reach of man. A closed pocket of space-time, a fraction of an instant that will repeat in perpetuality for all eternity. That is where the core must go, and us with it. Don't you see, my love? We are already there. I'm coming here, to you. I have closed the circle of time. I am all but certain of it. When I accepted the horn all those years ago, the man who gave it to me said that it had the power to grant any wish. And so, as I took it in hand, I prayed and prayed it with every ounce of my will for the one true desire in my heart, to be with you forever. Wow. Look at this, yo. It's as if everything inside the barrier is frozen in time. I'll have to ask the chief what he makes of this. Roundtrox is back in Idleshire with the chief. Everyone's safe and sound except for Midday, that is. Poor lass always had a flair for the dramatic, but to think she'd throw herself into the core. It's odd, though. I could have sworn I heard her voice in there saying that the Colossus wouldn't trouble us no more. Or something of the sort. And for what it's worth, it has been sleeping like a baby ever since we got out. And that's not the half of it. Take a closer look inside the barrier, yo. It's like time standing still. Buggered if I know what it all means, but I'd like to believe Midday and her love somehow sealed away the core for us. Softens the blow a bit, you know? Just what do you think is happening inside the barrier? Perhaps I'll head down and take a closer... On second thought, maybe not. Sweet. Phew, I'm still not sure how we manage it, but I'm just happy to be out of that godforsaken place in one piece. Of course, it's a damn shame what happened to Midday. Hold on a moment, yo. She's what? Aye, chief, leave it to us. Bloody hells, yo. Roundtrack's gone missing. I've been worried sick about the poor lass ever since we got back. I mean, how would you feel if you saw your best friend throw herself into a running engine? I'll wager she's run off somewhere. The two of them used to frequent together. Reg and I will have a look around here. Why don't you search the collector's quarter? Come on, let's find her before she gets herself into any more trouble. Oh, it's Uplander. Why does Uplander come to this place? Roundtrox is sorry for worrying Uplanders. Roundtrox just wants to go to a quiet place and do some back thinking. Running out of giant whirly cogs. Roundtrox feels something rattling in pocket. So Roundtrox reaches in and cannot believe what she finds. Rattling thing is glowstone, Roundtrox's favorite treasure. But it's dark, even with many tryings. Glowstone does not glow for Roundtrox, not anymore. There you are, child. We were worried sick about you. What's that, yo? Is Optimus? The Codex no longer responds to her touch. Intriguing, if not entirely surprising. Were I to guess, I would hazard that it's because this experience has served to open her eyes. The Enigma Codex was born from one man's all-consuming pursuit of perfection, its knowledge sealed off from any who harbored even a sliver of doubt as to the merits of the ideals it espoused. Quick thinks. Midday in her youth, Roundtrox, though their reasons might differ, arrogance, youthful idealism, child innocence, none thought to question the words within, and so the Codex opened itself to them. But now Roundtrox has seen with her own eyes what blind devotion to ideals can bring. And she is not the naive child she was before. It's all well and good to dream of building something perfect, but sooner or later you have to stop dreaming and start doing, hammering it together by your own hand, with your own blood, sweat, and tears. In so doing, you are forced to confront your own failings and deal with your frustrations at the world's unfortunate habit of falling below expectations. Else, there may come a time when you just want to tear the whole bloody thing apart and start again. But more often than not, you emerge from it all with something you can hold on to and carry with you into the future. And that will do a damn sight more for you than any starry ideal. Roundtrox understands. Roundtrox will collect more and more junk, build city of great treasures with own hands. Roundtrox has just one wish. Not glowing glowstone is a piece of Midday's dream. Roundtrox would give back to Midday. A noble wish, child. Would that we could grant it. But I fear the steel giant and all that lies within that barrier, is far beyond the reach of mortal hands. Frozen in a single moment until the end of time. That's a fate I'd not wish on anyone. Mew. Well, look who it is. You have a real knack for turning up underfoot, don't you? I am reminded of all the apparent ease with which the little curl seemed to slip in and out of the Colossus. Were it not for the small matter of time having stopped in there, I'd send her with Roundtrox's glowstone without a moment's hesitation. Meow. Meow. 2 meows. Might that suggest a willingness to try? Yes. Giving a stone to a cat in hopes of delivering it to 2 souls trapped in time. Now I think I've seen everything. Do you think those 2 will ever be free of that place? Mayhap one day, when the perfect future they sought to bring about becomes a reality. In that sense, one might even say their fate is on our hands. Leave to Roundtrox. Roundtrox works hard, builds sparkly, shining future for Midday. As shall we, child, and with that yell we must take our leave. For all you have done to stave off yet another primal threat, you have our gratitude. I contacted Biggs and Wedge to let them know that they can call off the search. Needless to say, they were relieved to hear that Roundtrox is safe. There was also a matter they were looking to discuss with you. They said they'd be waiting for you back at the short stop. If you will be returning to the short stop, I would ask a small favor of you as well. Pray deliver this volume to Bactrix and tell him I believe it is that which he seeks. Till next we meet, yo. Any players? No, there is not. Okay. Roundtrox is sorry for making troubles. Roundtrox will be a good gobby play here with Biddy Bobs. Here we are then, at the end of yet another harrowing journey, and still with all our important bits to boot. Wait, my favorite wrench. Oh dear, I hope it isn't lost in time and space somewhere. Thank goodness Roundtrox is safe. With all the Illuminati stragglers running about, I feared the worst. The girl could have at least had the courtesy to tell someone before she goes wandering off like that. Now Roundtrox is safe at shortstop and Bactrix is easy breathing. Uplanders have thanks of Bactrix. Uplanders bring present for Bactrix. This is Charlene Legend Book from Yastola. Bactrix has waited for Legend Book for a long time. Bactrix has been reading about many things, about Enigma Codex and blue-haired Uplander that writes it. Maybe these knowings will save Gobby folk from giant of worldly cogs, thanks to Bactrix. Now giant of worldly cogs sleeps and Gobby folk is safe, but still, Bactrix would fill brain case with knowings, fill pages of watchbook with data. Let Bactrix see. Yes, it is just as Bactrix, or Bactrix eyes playing tricks on him. Oi, are you feeling alright there? You look like you've seen a ghost. Page tells fair legend of Hotogo tribe uplanders of blue hair. Many years ago in old times, two children, boy and girl, outstepped from belly of great steel giant. Two children grow to man and woman, becoming father and mother of great people of Hotogo. Wow. Names of two are Dayan and Mide. Look at the handwriting, even the faces are same looking. You got it, that's our Mide and Dayan. Why, that means that one day they'll be freed from their fate and reborn far in the past. So after searching for near an eternity, they finally found the perfect world they were searching for. It may be just a fairy tale, but I for one would like to believe it. And fairy legend goes on. Two children step out of steel giant holding small stone. Stone is dark when sitting on ground, but holds stone in hand and shiny lights. Glowstone of Roundtrox. Let me see if I have this straight. The codex fragment you gave to that curl a few moments ago now features in a legend from ages past. That can't be possible, can it? At this point, I'm about ready to believe bleeding anything. But that reminds me, there was something I wanted to ask you. Yo, remember when we went into the core and almost got our asses fired by the Colossus inside of Colossus? Well, I felt the strangest sensation then, a feeling that chilled me to the bone. As if something terrible happened that I couldn't, for the life of me, remember. I felt it too. So tell us, did you see anything when you were going in and out of time? Do you have any idea what happened to us while Quick Thinks was spinning the hands of the clock? Afraid I do. You're afraid you do? Well, that's not ominous in the least. On second thought, how about you don't tell us, thank you very much. You'll get no arguments from me. There are no secrets better left secret, and from the look on Yo's face, I reckon this is one of them. Anyway, it would seem this long and thoroughly mind-boggling battle of ours has finally come to an end. Of course, there's still plenty of work to be done, but now that Quick Thinks is out of the picture, I've got high hopes that Roundtrox and her friends will one day build their shining kingdom of rubbish and refuse. Speaking of work, we'd better get back to it before the chief catches us chattering. Always a pleasure, yo. Till next time. If not for Uplander, Roundtrox would still be stuck in the belly of Whirly-Cog Giant. Uplander has Roundtrox thanks. Roundtrox is sad that Midday is gone, but also happy for Midday. Roundtrox believes Roundtrox knows that Midday is in a good place. Roundtrox must fill Braincase with many knowings about junk and treasures, Whirly-Cogs and Bitty Bobs. Roundtrox will build great kingdom of treasures. Uplander can come live in any time. Pages of Watchbook are filled with data. Anything Uplander would know, Beatrix will be shown. Okay. Well, that's gonna do it for this stream. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. And thanks for watching.